Welcome to Embodia's all-in-one practice management system. This video will show you how to use our Superbills feature, available to all United States Tier 3 members. If you're one of our members outside of the United States, luckily, you don't have to worry about Superbills. By default, the Superbills feature is not enabled on your account. To enable this feature, navigate to Billing, Settings, General Settings. Check the Enable Superbills checkbox and update your settings. Once the Superbills feature has been enabled on your account, you can start setting up your diagnosis codes and procedure codes in the Superbills settings. Set up your diagnosis codes by entering the code based on ICD-10 and adding the diagnosis name. In the Procedures tab, add a new procedure code based on CPT codes. Add the code, name, and other applicable information. The currency is automatically set based on your account. Procedure codes can easily be edited by clicking on the pencil icon. You can delete procedure codes that haven't been used on an invoice by clicking on the trash bin icon. In the third tab, you will see Service Defaults. These are the services that your practice provides. For any service you offer, you can add default procedures so that these procedures are automatically populated on an invoice. To add a default procedure, click on Add Procedure, choose one of the procedures you added from the drop-down menu, select the number of units, and click Submit. You can add more than one procedure for a service. In the last tab, you will find General Settings. By default, when a new Superbill is created, the diagnosis codes will be blank and will need to be specified. You can choose to enable automatic copying of diagnosis codes from previous Superbills. You can also choose to add custom text that will show up on the footer of all Superbills. And you can add your signature to the Superbill. Now let's learn how to generate a Superbill from the patient invoice. On Embodia, there are numerous ways to get to a patient invoice. One way is from the calendar view, clicking on a scheduled booking, and if you have already generated an invoice for this patient, from the Invoices tab, clicking on the invoice. To generate a Superbill from the patient invoice, click on the Manage Superbill Information link. This will create a new Superbill and apply the default procedures if provided. You can edit any default procedures that have been added to the invoice or add procedures. On the Superbill page, you can set the place of service, add diagnosis codes, and add and modify procedure codes. You can send the Superbill and invoice to your patient by clicking on Email Invoice. After you do this, your patients can access their Superbill from their patient portal by going to My Profile, My Invoices, clicking on the hyperlinked invoice date, scrolling to the bottom of their invoice, and clicking Superbill. This ends our brief tour of Superbills. If you have any questions, please refer to our detailed written guides and feel free to reach out to us at support@embodiaapp.com.